That was timed.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, if they lose this one, a lot will be pinned on this decision. Batting first on this pitch really does look a risky decision.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
There'll be one run here for them.
Butler gets off the mark.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
There'll be runs here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square. Winning.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Hales shakes their head. Was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
That's the over. England are 7 for none. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end. Really good shot there.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. They picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Butler is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. Nice shot, runs possible. Great shot through the gap. A couple on offer here. Big shout. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. Going on to miss everything and a valuable review is lost.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
11 runs added there. England are 18 for none. Misses everything.
Butler shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Well placed. Should get a single.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Great shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Edge! What a ball!
This is out there on the short wide one.
End of the over. 8 off it. England are 26 for none. Great shot. Great timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
Well, not the best fielding, has a shy at the stumps, but they were well safe. And to add insult to injury, the ball flies to the boundary.
Azam, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. They'll get at least 1.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Massive edge. They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Over. England are 44 for none. Wazzy, the left arm, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Right off the middle of the bat.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Perfect technique and placement.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. That's right off the meat of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. England are 58 for none. The right armour is coming up to bowl from the nursery end. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Puts in a slightly shorter ball, and it's seen so early. Got onto the back foot quickly and just pushes away behind square.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batting.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Bowl disturbs the furniture.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on. They bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Without that dive, they would have been gone for sure. Such a risky run.
Down the wicket, misses.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
End of the over, 6 off it. England are 64 for 1. Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Super shot.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Khan from the nursery end. Picks the gap perfectly.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Smeared away. Don't think it'll go all the way.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Super piece of timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Good shot. Found the gap.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
The 50 comes up between this pair. It's been a strong partnership so far. A lot of people in the dressing room will be hoping it can continue.
That's 4. No one at third man to stop it.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Ralph given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Good bit of timing there.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
that's the end of the innings. Pakistan have been set a target of 128 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Yep. And with that, they're off the mark.
Rizwan comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Immediately underway with some runs.
Nice shot.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Couldn't have played that any better.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Thrashed away, what a shot.
Decisive running might have got them too. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Drives and misses everything.
Wokes with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. They picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Absolutely nailed it.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Good catch. Out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Really disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Azam, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly, and placed into the gap.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Got all of it, and for 6.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
about timed that perfectly.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Ayub has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nicely played.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. This is everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Lovely shot back past the bowler. Runs to be had here.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Gone! Fine catch.
An innings that promised much, but really in the end delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Zaman will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution, and back past the bowler.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Middle that one. Great timing.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
20 runs added there. Pakistan are 72 for 2. Rashid, the right armer, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. They'll get at least 1. Quick onto that in the infield. There'll be 1 run here for them. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. It's going to take something special to get the wicket.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
No shot off. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Pakistan are now on 95.
Khan is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field back on ball early on. Curran, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the nursery end. Doesn't want to bowl it there. Over pitch and helped to the boundary.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. That's out.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Good return, back from the deep.
Could that be out? Looks so.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
What a delivery, beaten by sheer pace, rips it through right onto the stumps.
Out for a duck. An innings that should have promised so much ends with a brilliant delivery that was almost unplayable.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Great shot through the gap. A couple on offer here.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the road.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 102 for 6. Timed that brilliantly.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Stumping! Oh!
Great control from the hand. A lovely bit of bowling induced the full shot. It just dipped a little and unlucky not to get the reward.
There'll be runs here. There's a run here, surely.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Zaman shakes their head. Was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
16 runs added there. Pakistan are 118 for 6.
Waiting.
Out! Caught!
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yes! This could be out. Trouble. Oh, gone.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Waiting. Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Great shot. Great timing.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Really good shot there.
That really wasn't a great delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Over. Pakistan are 126 for 8. Stokes has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Wait.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full, lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
And that marks the end of the match. Pakistan have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game. Join us again real soon